Title reps, doing this one thing will change your business. It is so simple. And you probably think you're doing it, but a lot of us are not. We're not doing it with fidelity. We're not doing it with consistency. And we're certainly not doing it in a way that will change what we're doing now in terms of getting business through the door. But I promise you, if you start doing this one thing, you are going to see results. You are going to be shocked to learn that doing this one thing actually does work and it makes a difference. Let's get into it. I'm Sarah with Texas Title Girl. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never watched before, this channel exists for title reps around the country who are looking to scale, grow, get more open orders in their pipeline so that they can live the life that they want to lead. I did this one thing that really, really changed my business for me. And it was this. Are you ready? Lean in close because it's probably not anything that you've heard before. I asked for the business. That's what I did. Okay. So if you don't watch past this point in the video, the message is ask for the business. Now, a lot of you are watching this going, I do ask for the business. Do you? Do you? Because a lot of us think we ask for the business. We ask for it in a roundabout way. We ask through it through really what I would call insinuation, or it's inferred or implied that you want the business, but did you really directly ask? And I have had a lot of agents in my market tell me that like they've never had anybody ask them for the business before. So I know reps are not asking for the business as much as you think they are. And you probably have not asked for it as often as you should. So today we're going to talk a little bit about why asking for the business is so important. How often should you be asking for it? And how do you actually ask for that business? When I started 5 years ago, I did get a little bit of coaching and training on scripting and how to ask for the business specifically in our role. And I have found that a lot of title reps don't get any kind of training. They don't get any kind of scripting support. They don't have any really idea how to prospect, how to qualify leads, how to follow up, what should I be saying? And so in these videos, that's what I want to do. I want to provide you guys some of those resources. And of course, you can always reach out to me directly. If you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I put out videos like this to help you grow your business, but I also want to be a value to you. So if I can help you, reach out directly to me. I'm on all social media platforms under Texas Title Girl. Your job is to ask for the business. That's how everybody gets paid in the title company. When you go ask for the business, that transaction comes in, closes, and funds. Everybody gets paid. Okay. And as a title rep, you got to bring in a lot of those to get paid and to get paid the kind of money that you want. So what are you doing, Mickey Mousing around, walking around, bringing people tacos and donuts and not asking for the business? If I'm bringing tacos into your office, I'm there because I'm going to bring those tacos. They may get me through the door, but my words, my script, my intentions are going to get me the appointments, not the tacos. I'm going to bring you a taco and I'm going to say, hey, Gina, good to see you. Hey, listen, I've got my calendar right here. I need 15 minutes of your time. What works best? Tomorrow, because I'll be back here in the office, or Thursday morning? People don't want to do that. And listen, I'm not saying that I do that every time I go into an office. I'm not saying it's always easy. There are still days when I'm like, I can't do it. 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 But I do it anyway because I'm scared. And the times that I don't do it, I wind up feeling worse about myself. You know why? Because I'm only cheating on myself. I'm cheating on my business. I owe it to my escrow officers to get out there and ask for the business. That's what I've been hired to do. So when I'm not showing up and doing what I've been hired to do, I'm letting everybody down, even my kids, if you think about it, because I'm doing this so that I can have the life I want for my family. So I owe it to my kids, to my escrow officers to get in there, ask for the appointment, run the appointment, and ask for the business. There are plenty of agents out there who might feel a little taken aback when you go, hey, what's the likelihood of us working together? Can I have your next deal? Right? They might, right? That's okay. You're doing your job. And if it feels a little direct, maybe it is. But you've gotten to the point in the conversation where it is time to ask for the business. I've even said to certain agents, listen, I'm going to ask you for the business. It's coming right now. And by the way, you wouldn't respect me if I didn't. And it would be disrespectful of me and your time to sit here and talk to you for 10, 15, 20 minutes and not ask for the business. I have a way of personifying and humanizing the experience of this interaction that we're having so that they all know the elephant in the room. Yeah, dude, I'm here for your business. What else are we doing? I could drink coffee any day of the week with anyone I want to. I'm here because I want to drink coffee with you because I want to learn about your business, find out if there's an opportunity for us to work together, find out what you need to make that happen, and then go on my way. Okay? So If you start asking for the business, you are going to see a return. Because if somebody says, no, you can't have my next deal, what happens then? That's called overcoming objections, finding out what is the hesitation, why the no, because I always say either out loud or in my mind, that's a no right now. It's not a no forever. Okay. But you've got to know how to navigate those objections and handle those objections in order to get the results you want. You may not get a contract that day. You may not get a contract that month. I have literally followed up with agents for 14 months or more before I've gotten business. I've also honestly almost lost an entire account. As I make this video, this is happening in real time. I almost lost an entire account because I didn't go directly to them because I'd noticed things had changed. And I'm like, hey, listen, it is my job to ask. I've noticed some things have shifted, not seeing contracts come through. What's going on? And I had to have a very tough conversation. I didn't attack. I tried not to be aggressive. I had a way that I went in and asked some clarifying questions, tried to make sure I understood what has changed, if anything, and what do we need to do to fix it, if anything. And what happened this week? I had 4 contracts alone come from this team because I dared to stand up and have a tough conversation professionally and respectfully and say, I'm doing my job here. What's going on? And I got the results I wanted. Are you always going to get the results? No, but it's still your job to find out. If a team is sending you business, a brokerage is sending you business, an individual is sending you business, and all of a sudden they stop, it is absolutely your job to pick up that phone and find out what's going on. Had another conversation this week with another agent. Same thing. I said, hey, sir, what's going on? Now, right now, I'll tell you, and I'll provide an update at some point. He's putting me off a little bit, not in a rude way. I don't think he's doing it intentionally. I think he's busy. But he responded when I reached out to him and he said, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your follow up. It means more than you know. We need to talk. Okay. So, what that tells me is that he respects me. He respects what I'm doing, even if he delivers some news that I don't want to hear, that I'm not thrilled about. I'm going to have an opportunity, I hope, to make it right, to address his concerns, rectify the problem, and say, how do we keep you here? I don't want you going somewhere else. What do we need to do to make that happen? Okay. So you got to ask for the business. You got to know how to ask for it, and you got to know when to ask for it. I already talked about the why. Why are you asking for it? Because it's your job, because that's what you're getting paid to do. And if you think to yourself, I'd rather eat chalk than ask for the business, then you're probably not in the right business. And you might as well go find something that's in operations and not development, where you're not having to go out there and hunt and you just work on whatever somebody brings to you. I actually had an agent one time tell me, I'm really good as long as somebody brings me the transaction. My clients love me. I said, you need to go be on a team. You need to be on a team that brings you the leads. When you're a title rep, nobody's bringing you leads unless another agent is referring you. You have to go out there every day and find your leads, create your leads, cultivate your leads, nurture them in order to convert them. So I'm telling you, if you do this one thing, which is asking for the business, and you make sure that every single prospect that you're calling on, that you're having those intentional conversations with, that you are meeting with one-on-one, that you are running that script in a way that leads you to the hilltop where you go, I'm here to ask you for your business. You run that part of the script. And then once you overcome objections, if there are any, you got to have a system in place. So that's the other thing that reps need to do in order to manage their business, their book of business effectively, is have a lot of systems in place. So you met with an agent and they promised they were going to send you a deal and then they don't. What's the follow-up game? What's the script? What do I say? You got to have all of those things in place. So first things first, make sure you're asking for that business so that you can put them on the map. Let them know your intention is to do business with them. And the way you want to make that happen is for them to send a deal so you all can work together. You can make sure you like working together. You can make sure it's a good fit. You can work out any of the kinks. You're asking them to give you an opportunity. You're not necessarily asking them to move their entire book of business yet. Okay. You want to earn one transaction at a time. And the best way to do that is to get started now. Send your contract through to us so we can work together. And that's how it gets done. And that's how the orders get through the door. They get opened. Hopefully they don't cancel. They close and you get paid and everybody's happy. Be sure to subscribe and I'll talk to you later.